Hello, Ramen Nation. Chris Cobain here, and we are back. Finally, it seems like it's been an eternity for me, but it's only been 2 weeks in reality, and it is time for the Baltimore Blazekins to take flight. I don't know why flight. I guess he's a chicken. They don't fly, though. In the playoffs, NPA Season 2. This is the divisional round of the playoffs. We are the #1 seed for the Kanto region, division, whatever, coming into this. We got a bye week last week. The first 3 seeds in each conference got a bye week, and the 4th and 5th seed for each battled it out, leaving 4 in each. And the wild card round for the Kanto division, MissSnowBunny took on Jerry Oak, and I believe Jerry forfeit. I don't even think they battled. I don't know why, not my concern, but we're facing snow. So as you guys remember, as I certainly remember, I have lost sleep over it. My record 11-1 of the regular season, the one blemish came from SnowBunny. So our playoff debut is a rematch I've been honestly hoping for ever since I lost that match. So hopefully the Blazekins can come through here and vanquish the one person to beat us this season and let me remove all that self-doubt. So this team builder gonna be kinda quick. We've already run down our team once, so I'm not gonna run down it fully. But real quick, just so you guys are aware of what she has: Zapdos, Defog, Thunderbolt, Heat Wave, all of those things. Cloyster, great setup sweeper with Shell Smash. Snorlax is an incredibly annoying specially defensive wall and physically offensive, also going to be a curse sweeper. Dusclops is an Eviolite wall, Willow, Nightshade, that kind of stuff. Could be Rest Talk. Salk is actually new for her. She did a trade mid-season. I know Salk very well. It could be Scarfed, it could be Banded, it could be Expert Belt or Life Orb. It can have Mold Breaker and Sturdy. So it's a good Pokemon. I know it well, so could definitely show up. Crossel, another phenomenal Shell Smash sweeper with access Stone Edge, X Scissor. Earthquake can also be a Stealth Rock setter. That kind of stuff. Last time she ran it with like a counter set, which is kind of cool. Mega Slowbro, super annoying. Umbreon, same. Goodra, good special attacker, really good special tank. Assault Vest typically can be Rest Hydration as well. Gogoat, she doesn't bring it very often, but it has shown up. Good, decent special wall, gets Bulk Up, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Horn Leech, of course, Milk Drink. And then Kling Klang, who she's only actually brought twice this year, but she brought it against me. That was one of the 2, so, and it actually was the one that picked up the final kill. Shift Gear Sweeper, that kind of stuff, Gear Grind, Substitute, it likes to run, Return, Wild Charge, that kind of stuff, so, she's got a very, very bulky team, and I think this time we have, well, we had it last time too, I just sucked, but I think this time I can play better and pick up the win here. So let's run down my team real quick. He's only not shown up once. He certainly shows up here. We're running the boy MC Hammer. This is going to be Garchomp again. Going to be kind of quick here. It's going to be nowhere near as long as it normally is, so I apologize for that. But we've already seen this. My team is heavily resembles the team that I used last time, because between me and Reiki, we agreed that team had more than enough power to win, and you know, if I got paralyzed 4 times instead of 5, I had the victory. So what are you gonna do, right? It's the way of life sometimes. So Jolly, Rough Skin, Leftovers, it's running Earthquake, Swords Dance, Substitute, and Dragon Claw. Her team is very, very passive. I can very easily take advantage of multiple Pokemon to set up a Substitute. Swords Dance as a sweep. I don't need anything other than my stab, Earthquake, and Dragon Claw to take on our entire team. We've got 172 HP, lots of bulk, 92 attack, and 244 speed. With that Jolly nature, it allows to outspeed max speed. Zapdos, that 172 HP gives him a lot of bulk and allows him to take a Nightshade and not have his substitute break. As you're noticing, at level 50, he's got 205 HP. You need 201 HP to live a Nightshade or a Seismic Toss, and that is exactly what it is. So the Dusclops can do nothing to us. It is completely irrelevant. Moving on to the next Pokemon, here we got Make-A-Wish the Jirachi. This set is a little bit tweaked, very stally. On this one here, we got the Careful Nature was going to be plus special defense, minus special attack. Serene Grace, of course, which isn't really going to come into play here too much. And the leftovers as well, running the Fire Punch, the Wish to Protect, and the Toxic. This thing is fully specially defensive, 252 HP, 252 special defense, and a little bit of the 4 attack just cuz. And it's for Zapdos. It cannot be 2-hit by a max attack Zapdos Heat Wave, max special attack Zapdos Heat Wave, I should say. Last time I voiced this to Reiki, the team, because Jirachi wasn't built this specially defensive, the team had like that little bit of weakness to Zapdos where I didn't have a switch in I was really confident in, and that led to me losing Garchomp earlier than I wanted to, trying to get some chip damage. So, this week, pretty simple. We're running that. This thing cannot die to it. Toxic pressures her whole team. She's only got one, one Cleric. That's going to be the Umbreon that I can Toxic. And it can't synchronize me back, and then it allows me to get a free switch into like the my Garchomp or something else on my team. And set up subs or whatever the case may be. Fire Punch is 1,000,000% for the Kling Clang. And for overall damage, and Wish Protect is for team helpfulness here, because despite the fact that most things on my team have the ability to heal, none of them do. We don't have any healing moves on Pokemon that can heal, which we'll get to in a second here, except for Jirachi, who has Wish, who's going to be keeping the team alive. So next up, we have the Pokemon that should have swept her last time, but didn't. We've got Diancie here. We are running Protect. I needed it. We're Timid, Clear Body into Magic Bounce, of course, and the Diancie, obviously. Moonblast, Stealth Rock, Protect, and Earth Power. I don't even remember the set we fully had last time. I think we had Diamond Storm and Rock Polish as the last two over with Moonblast and Earth Power. And this time we just changed that up a little bit. Jirachi does not have the rocks this time. Well, Diancie will. Diancie can make use of them just as well. Went away from Diamond Storm, didn't feel like we needed it. Too bad. Zapdos is pretty easily stuffed by 2 Moonblasts, and it doesn't really help with anything else on the team. Crustle, it one hits Crustle, but he got Sturdy, and Moonblast easily 2 hits him. The one thing that can get in my way here would be the Snorlax, but we have ways to mess with that anyway. We are 76 HP, 252 special attack, and 180 base speed with that Timid Nature. It gives us a lot of bulk, and it's going to allow us to outspeed Zapdos. Yet again, this thing is just here to just put on a ton of work, obviously. Next up, I don't think we brought this guy last time, but we haven't brought him in a while, and me and Reiki both figured we could get some usage out of this boy right here. We got Tinkerbell, the Celebi right here. We're going to run the Timid, a Natural Cure, obviously, and the Colbur Berry, a staple of the team. This season, we are not running Slowking today, but we will be running the Colbur Berry anyhow. The Colbur Berry mostly will be for Umbreon and stuff of that, mostly just the Umbreon, allowing me to set up a nasty plot in his face to take like a knockoff or a foul play or whatever she decides to go for there. This thing is going to be 252 special attack, 252 speed, 4 special defense, gives us a chance to speed tie that Zapdos. Now there's a very heavy chance she does not run max speed Zapdos. In fact, I kind of expect her not to, but in case she is, I get that speed tie, and if she's not, then we guaranteed outspeed no matter what her set is other than that. So if she runs like 248 or 244 or whatever with the Timid Nature, then we still outspeed, which is nice. Giga Drain, Nasty Plot, Dazzling Gleam, and Earth Power deals with her whole team effectively. Giga Drain's just for overall power, hits the Cloyster, hits, the Slowbro, hits everything hard. Dazzling Gleam mainly is going to be for that Umbreon, just so that's why we had it set up, and it's also for Goodra as well. And Earth Power mostly just for the Kling Clang. Everything else can kind of be worn down by Giga Drain. A +2 Dazzling does 2-hit an offensive version of Zapdos if she does decide to run that. If she doesn't, then she's probably not running a lot of offensive power, and I'm not too worried about it in general, so we'll see how that goes. 5th up, low-key MVP of the season this year. Your boy, get over here. It's going to be Drapey. I'm running that Jolly Battle Armor, of course, and Black Sludge. This week, we're going with knockoff Toxic Spikes, Taunt, and Poison Jab, just like I think it's the exact same set as we ran last time. This thing's just built to be really annoying. A lot of her team is very, very, very defensive. It's able to taunt Crustle, it's able to taunt Dusclops, it's able to taunt Umbreon. Even can taunt the Slowbro, but I don't have like Swords Dance, so I don't have a way to really touch it, but I can taunt it anyway. Toxic Spikes for overall power. Like I said, only one Cleric, only one Hazard Remover, Cleric, Umbreon, Hazard Remover, Zapdos. If we can spread some toxic damage to some of these Pokemon, the Dusclops, the Snorlax, the Umbreon as well, the Goodra, whatever, we can start to wear them down really quickly. This thing is going to be running 252 attack, it's 36 defense and 220 speed, which allows it to outspeed a max speed Kling-Klang, and it will outspeed everything on her team aside from Zapdos and the potential of a Choice Scarf Sock. And last up, last but not least, here we got the boy Virizion coming through. Artemis, we're running Jolly, Justified, obviously, and the Lumberry, which is going to allow us to take Scald Burn specifically. That is what it's made, or Toxics. That is what that mainly is going to be for. It's going to be running Leaf Blade, Swords Dance, Stone Edge, and Close Combat. Again, I think this is the same exact set we ran last time, but there's no reason to change it up. One Swords Dance allows this thing to dominate her entire team, assuming the Lumberry's still up. We're able to two-hit everything, as far as I'm aware, except for maybe the Dusclops if it's really healthy. Other than that, though, we're just able to put a ton of work. We can set up in the Slowbro's face, because it can't one-hit us with like Psyshock. We can set up in the Umbreon's face because it can't Toxic us. It can, but it would fail. More like a weakened Dusclops we can set up in its face because we don't fear the Will-O-Wisp. Stuff like that outspeeds our entire team, again, with the exception of the Choice Scarf Sock. But if we can set up a Swords Dance, literally, depending on what she's got left, I should win. Last time we lost him to Slowbro because he was really healthy, and I got super destroyed by the paralysis. But this time, assuming no RNG here, we're praying for that this week. This time, please, not in the playoffs. Pokemon, Game Freak, Nintendo, whoever have to pray to, please. Not this week, okay? I can't afford it. I'm trying to win the finals here. But if he set up something, like I said, he can sweep. That's the team. Pretty simple. We have literally 4 sweepers. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have 2 support Pokemon being Jirachi for the Wisp Pashing and Drapeon for the knockoff utility, and the Toxic Spikes and Taunting as well, which could very well let us set up on some other things. On some other Pokemon if we can taunt some certain things. So, but that's it for us for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully, the Blazikins can move on to the conference championships here. I would really enjoy that. Should be a good match. She's a great battler. She finished the regular season 9-3. Got a couple of games in a row where she lost at the end of the season. But she's still a really, really good battler. Really good record. Obviously, you had to be to make the playoffs in the Kanto division. It was very stacked. So we'll see if we can't pick up a victory and move on one step closer to that championship title, boys. Again, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Battle will, of course, come out tomorrow, one day after I'm uploading this, Sunday. So make sure you guys check that out. Leave a like, leave a subscription for the Baltimore Blazikins as we ride towards that championship. And I will see you guys in the divisional round as we take on MissSnowBunny and the Golden State Gogoats. All right? All right, peace, Ramen Nation. See you guys later.